if you insist on that, may problema kayo. Hindi ako sangayon dun sa reason why he's not present tonight.
There is a series of killings in my district. NCIP has something to do with the creation of this Bagani warrior or Bagani command. We were living very, very peacefully before the creation of these Bagani warriors. All this happened during the term or watch of your predecessor. NCIP Regional Director Mamukid was there when he was questioning bakit may nag-create ng Bagani warrior sa aking barangay. September 29 kami nag-meeting in the presence of the regional director of NCIP, presence of regional director ng DNR. Kasi we were trying to settle the problem. I was there. I was invited October 2, pinaril siya. And he was very vocal questioning the creation of the Bagani warriors.
The former chairperson, Secretary Dato Makabulik Allen Capuyan, is still one of the members of the commission, since he is representing Region 11 and Region 13 respectively. Honorable Padiano.
Anyway, Madam Chair, last na lang to. Anyway, okay, I hope that the new chairperson will answer all the questions of the members, especially issues that haunts this agency for the past several years, no, and several congresses. But I just want to manifest, Madam Chair, that question of priority, the former chair should be here tonight instead of going abroad and represent the agency in which he was not anymore the chair of the agency, Madam Chair. Thank you, Madam Chairman.
Thank you, Honorable Paduano. Would you like to add on to that?
Madam Chair,
think
with your
you
kind
can-
indulgence, we really would want to expound more on the matter, but the travel has already been scheduled prior to my assumption to office and my appointment as well in the NCIP. So we beg for your forgiveness. We seek for your apology because the former chairperson cannot be with us tonight. Madam Chair, thank you.
Yes.
His unofficial travel.
Honorable Paduano, does it? I think it's because our budget was deferred to last.
Madam Chair, if you insist on that, may problema kayo because supposedly, sabi ko na nga, all the questions being raised to the agency several years ago and several congresses, yes. Pag sinabi niyo kaya nakaschedule, why not some of the members of this commission? Diba? Yun lang. But of course, I do hope that the new chairperson can answer all the questions that will be raised by members of this committee. For the record, I've been supporting your agency for the past several years also. Most if not all of your commissioners knows it. Pero pag ganyan, may problema, mahirap palagpasin yan. Kaya I will just again put on record, Madam Chair, that hindi ako sangayon dun sa reason why he's not present tonight because again, pwede naman yung ibang commissioner na pumunta doon, then nandito siya dapat tonight. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Deputy Speaker Isidro Ungab.
Let me pick up a serious matter. There is a series of killings in my district. In the past 3 years, several IPs were killed, mostly belonging to the Matigsalog tribe. These are IP leaders. And based on the investigations, hindi lang ito suspect kasi may mga warrant of arrest na yung iba. It seems that most of the alleged assailants and the suspects came from a group called Bagani Warriors or Bagani Command. May I ask if NCIP has something to do with the creation of this Bagani Warrior or Bagani Command? As reported, they were organized to protect their ancestral domain of another tribe. nauubos na yung Matigsalog tribe sa akin. And I would just like to read for the record the following. Dato Fernando Banayao, killed December 14, 2019, who was the chairman of the Tribal Council of Elders of the Matigsalog tribe. Dato Romeo Umanan, Council of Elders. Dato Amado Mansabid, yung pumalit kay Banayao, pinatay din on October 2, 2021. Annabel Cañete, May 24, 2021. Romy Mulanta, June 18, 2022. Juanita Rigondula, September 16, 2021. Camilo Ansudo, October 11, 2021. Benji Diasalan, March 12, 2022. Alberto Tumindog, August 6, 2022. Dato Joel Siawan, July 1, 2023. Ernesto Matalam, July 1, 2023. All killed, mga IP leaders ito. Hindi ko pa gi-mention yung mga ordinary tribal members. At saka yung mga binaril na ambush, na mamatigsalog na hindi namatay. We were living very, very peacefully before the creation of these Bagani warriors or Bagani Command. And if you will notice, 2019 to 2023, all this happened during the term or watch of your predecessor. Bakit? Wala na kaming NPA. I am from Davao City, 3rd District of Davao City. We were declared insurgency free. Walang NPA doon sa amin. Bakit meron pang armed group? Now I want the commitment of NCIP. Will you assist the AFP and the PNP disarm and dismantle this group? Second, bakit wala akong narinig na statement of condemnation man lang or statement of concern sa NCIP from national down to provincial, down to regional? Bakit wala narinig? Matigsalog tribe, one of the most deprived tribes in my districts. You know, there are 6 tribes in my district, and Matigsalog is one of the most deprived tribes. And pagbigyan niyo lang ko, mayroon ako very important
Please
topic.
go ahead.
Before 2019, meron kang isang pinatay. Kilala mo ito because relatively Dato Sibog ito. Dato Omiles Tuyan. He was the recognized tribal leader by blood and by right with the Obo Manubo. The grandson of Dato Suhat Duyan. The son of Dato Akyao Duyan. Related sa kay Dato Sibog yan. And you know that they are the real, by blood, tribal leaders of the Obo Manubo. Pinatay. February 6, 2017. And I will be asking the NBI to re-investigate that case because there are now people claiming to be new leaders of Obo Manubo. And you know, Dato Omilis Duyan is recognized even by former mayor, former President Duterte. Ang ginawa na Obo Manubo Deputy Mayor sa Davao City is the late Omilis Duyan na binaril while he was still Obo Manubo Deputy Mayor. So I'm asking your comment on that. I hope justice will prevail. Hindi na ako nakatiis, nagsalita na ako nang nagsalita. I will be asking also investigation, and if there will be no... Later, I will have my step 2. Pag hindi mag-action. But you know, I have already talked to PNP, I have already talked to AP. They will act on this. Kilala nyo itong mga organizers ng Bagani Warriors. That's why I am asking kung meron bang participation ang NCIP sa pag-create dito sa Bagani Warriors. Again, we were living very, very peacefully. My district is a tourism area. We have a lot of tourists. We have a lot of schools. Wala kaming NPA sa aming lugar. Our district was already declared insurgency free. Bakit merong nagki-create ng Bagani Warrior or Bagani Command? May I ask you respond to that?
Madam
Please go
Chair,
ahead.
if I may respond. Magto 2 days pa lang ako pumapasok sa office. I'm just grateful that you have been so kind to me. Anyways, in response to the question of the Honorable Ungab, first is that with the report of the killings, the first action that I would do is I would appeal to my fellow commissioners, to the commission, that we would come up with a resolution condemning all the killings of the mentioned Matiksalo members in your community, Honorable Ungab. Second is that in the creation or organization of the so-called Pagani group, Pagani warriors, it is my opinion that it is not within the purview or not within the ambit of authority of the National Commission on Indigenous Peoples to organize such organizations. And then lastly, for the investigations that will be conducted by our security sectors, for sure and certainly the National Commission on Indigenous Peoples will assist and will help in the investigation, Madam Chair.
Okay.
Thank you. Your
Last
Honor.
question, follow-up, Madam Chair. Will you support the disarming and the dismantling of that group? Because sa Pilipinas, by law and by the Constitution, PNP and AFP lang ang dapat may baril. Bakit may baril ang mga baril ang mga yan?
Madam Chair, if I may respond again.
Yes, please proceed.
Apo, as to that query, again, it is my opinion that the NCIP, it's not also NCIP's mandate to disarm. And that is the mandate of the security sectors to do so. So we will just help Congressman Ungab in that direction po.
Thank
And
you very
support
much. Thank you very much,
support
Chairman.
the
And with
activities,
your
Your
commitment
Honor.
to support, you have also my full support. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Commissioner Parha, you are recognized.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair, if I may. That particular ancestral domain, Your Honor, it involves and traverses into 3 regions, regions 10, 11, and 12. There was a SABE resolution declaring independent management amongst the indigenous groups. We tried to sana call for a dialogue, but the former commissioner, Commissioner Lambayon, and the rest of the IPS on the side of Bukidnon were told that they already had an agreement as to the independent management of the tribes. But in relation to this particular pressing problem today, the 3 commissioners will be requesting for a conduct of a dialogue amongst the IPS. Ibalik lang po natin yung traditional customary laws ng mga involved na kapatid natin na katutubo po doon. Hindi naman po tayo, we will not have a difficulty of gathering them because the former commissioner of Regions 9 and 10 is also a member of the IPS. So magpapatawag po tayo using the traditional method and our healing and reconciliations amongst the members of the tribe. But of course, we support whatever is peaceful means in order for the peace and order to be back in your area po, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you, Parha.
Let me respond to that because this is very important. Ilang taon ka na ba sa NCIP?
24 years. I was the former regional director of Region 10, Your Honors.
Okay. You know, I was congressman in 2007. This is already my 5th term. I was a city councilor before I became a congressman. Yung problema namin noong araw was that, but I would like to tell you, yung problema ngayon, it started with that only. Conflict o boundaries. But because meron ng armado, may namamatay na. Noong araw, nakakarinig ka ba ng patayan? Wala, di ba? They settle amicably, they settle peacefully, they compromise. customary laws and everything. Pag-start nung 2019, may pataya na dahil may mga baril na. Believe me, because paulit-ulit na ako naging congressman sa lugar na yan. 5th term ko na ngayon. Kabisado ko ang lugar. Alam nyo, ang source ng problema sa boundary na yan, Region 10 kayo, gumawa kayo ng ancestral domain title nung araw sa P-Matrix. Hindi nyo gisurvey yung Region 10, Region 12, 11, at saka region, yung doon sa may North Cotabato. Gitable survey nyo lang yan. Alam ko yan because I was the one requested by former Mayor Duterte to follow up NCIP on the results of Task Force Matigsalog. Alam nyo yan, may report. Yung Task Force Matigsalog was a product of a study to determine kung ano ba yung mga Matigsalog tribe. And in that study, may lumabas that there is a unique and distinct Matigsalog tribe in Davao City. It is not true as claimed by this isang tribe ngayon na walang Matigsalog tribe. There is a real Matigsalog tribe. Even during the time of Panamin, even during the time of OSCC. Ako matagal na akong congressman dyan. Inutusan ako mismo ni Mayor Duterte, sabi niya, you have to follow up that kay huhulihin ko yung mga taga Bukidnon na pumunta sa aking city. Can you imagine? Yung title mo nandoon galing sa Region 10. Saan ka kukuha ng business permit? Saan ka kukuha ng sanitary permit? Saan ka kukuha ng fire department permit? Building permit when you go as far as the other areas. That's why that resolution 211 really helped in the resolution of the case because it respected the political boundaries. And for a long time, it helped solve the problem. Saan tayo nagka-problema? Diyan sa creation ng Bagani Warriors na yan. Kung wala yung Bagani Warrior, we are still sitting down talking. Nako, ako gilecturan ng Bagani Warrior na sila daw parang security agency. Ano? Sabi ko, who are you? No carry firearms. Ang dami kong na-encounter dyan. At alam ko na may mga baril sila. Magalit na sila. Ito si Amado Matsabit, namatay. Why he was killed? He was complaining. Your NCIP Regional Director Mamukid was there. When he was questioning bakit may nag-create ng Bagani Warrior sa aking barangay. Ito siya, barangay captain at the same time chairman ng Matigsalog. Walang Matigsalog sa barangay sa Lumay. Walang ubo manubo. Bakit nag-create dyan ng Bagani Warrior sa barangay sa Lumay? Tingnan nyo September 29 kami nag-meeting in the presence of the Regional Director of NCIP, presence of Regional Director ng DNR. Kaya we were trying to settle the problem. I was there. I was invited October 2, pinaril siya. And he was very vocal questioning the creation of the Bagani Warriors. Tatayuan ko talaga ito dito because we are a very peaceful district. Dahil sa creation na yan, gusto nyo ibigay ko yung mga pangalan nyo ngayon? Tingnan nyo kung mga consultant nyo. Ibigay ko na lang, hindi ko na lang sabihin in public. No? They have the right to defend themselves. However, alam ko, kilala ko yung mga ito. I-check nyo. Bigyan nyo ako ng copy ng mga consultants nyo. Tingnan natin kung consultant ba ito ng NCIP. Thank you. Pasensya na kayo, humaba ang panahon ko, but please give me the freedom to express because patayan ito sa aking distrito. Hindi ito ordinaryo na budget hearing. Thank you.